On Thursday we had an important meeting, Baruch Hashem. We were able to collect some funds for the building fund. So we didn't have shiur. I was over there also participating in this campaign. And so whenever you have so many days away, I'm expecting you not to remember everything. So I'll refresh your memory. So we spoke about if a person wants to do tzovea. We said tzovea in mashkin. Is there tzovea by mashkin? And Rav Ovadia Yosef Paskin from the words of the Rama, that the fact that the Rama said, how can you tell me that there is a problem to pour red wine inside white wine for Shabbat? How can you say such a thing? There is no tzovea be'ochalin. Hold on a second. We spoke about tzovea be'mashkin here. Why are you questioning the halacha from tzovea be'ochalin and tzvia be'ochalin? So the fact that the Rama questioned on the tzvia be'mashkin, which is coloring in drinks, from the halacha that says there is no coloring in food, what do you understand? That the Rama understood that they are both comparable. If there is no coloring in foods, and tzvia be'ochalim, there's also no tzvia, no coloring, be'mashkin, which is drinks. Got it? So that was the bottom line of what you got so far, that there is no coloring problem in foods, and so too there is no coloring problems in drinks. Therefore, a person is allowed to put chai, essence, whatever you call it, the concentrate, into clear water. And the clear water is going to become darker, colored, no problem. Because en tzvia be'mashkin, the same way there is no tzvia be'ochalim. Very good. We left off on V'ine. Who is reading today? אסף, אתה רוצה לקרוא?
איפה אנחנו?
עמוד ל"ט, והנה. והנה כן מצאתי ברשות שבט הלוי, חלק ט'.
והנה.
שנשאל אודות עשיית משקה.
כיוון בשבתו.
והנה למטה.
למטה. אוקיי, והנה כן מצאתי.
שו"ת שבט הלוי שנשאל אודות עשיית משקה פטל.
שנשאל אודות עשיית משקה פטל בשבת, שיש בו צבע מאכל, אם יש לחוש לאיסור צובע בשבת. וכתב שבפשטות ההלכה, שמותר לתת קורקום לתוך התבשיל, מפני שאין צביה בין באוכלים בין במשקים. שכן הבינו כל הפוסקים. וכן כתב רמה בדרכי משה, ואפילו מתקרא לצביה
מותר.
שייך?
כן.
לכן מוכר בדרכי משה, שם.
We said it already.
נשמת אדם.
And where did we bring in Maran a proof that there is no coloring in foods? You remember?
With the egg.
With the egg, kol hakavod. Why do we spoke about the egg? That when a person puts the egg, he's allowed on Shabbat to take a sifter, put egg inside there with mustard, even though the yellow of part of the egg is going to run with the mustard through the sifter and it's going to dry and color the kurkum. How do you call it? Kumin. The kumin powder is going to get colored. Turmeric is called? Turmeric. Sorry. Turmeric is going to go through the sifter with the yellow part of the egg. And Maran said, Shabbat you're allowed to do that. What about Boreh? You're separating with a special tool, with a sifter. What's the problem? Why are we allowing that? So Maran said, since you're not doing it to separate the yellow part, you're doing it to color the turmeric. The turmeric, that's called tzvi'ah and bamamash. We're going to learn this throughout, like I told you this already once. A person has his wife has a dyed hair. צבוע בצבעים מינים שונים.
שחורדינית.
בלנד.
שחורדינית?
שחורדינית. הייתה שחורה, הייתה בלונדינית.
שחורדינית. גם שחור גם דינית. אז this woman right now, can she go to mikveh or no? She has separation right now between the hair and the water.
she can.
Why?
אין בזה ממשיות.
אין ממשיות. It's not tangible. Something is not tangible. It's not considered to be separation. It's not considered to be as existing. So says Rav Ovadia, the same thing. That's the reason Maran allowed you to put the yellow egg with the white going inside through the turmeric. Turmeric. Oh. Turmeric allowed. What's the reason? Because coloring, okay, the color, it's not a matter. Color, it's not a matter.
What do you mean it's not a matter?
It counts like it's not here.
It's absorbed?
It's kind of like it's not here.
Any coloring is like this.
Well, that's why if the coloring inside the hair, we said since it's not a tangible coloring, it's not here. Shabbat, that's a special law. But as far as the laws of Borer, you don't have that special rule by Borer. That's why as far as Borer, you're good. If the only reason you're separating is because of color, it's not considered to be a problem because the chidush of coloring counts as a melacha, only applies to the tzovea laws. So as far as borer, it doesn't apply. Therefore, borer problem with the sifter doesn't exist. As far as tzovea, it should have applied. Why Maran allowed? And tzovea b'ochalin. You see, because the laws of tzovea does not apply to foods. Got it? Davido, clear? Therefore, person is allowed to color b'Shabbat, soup, rice, water, any drink.
Why the nail, the ladies, they have gel is okay. The
Nail
polish
polish.
itself is not allowed to.
מה זה ג'ל?
יש להם כזה שמכניסות, זה נהיה ג'ל, זה כאילו מתחבר להם לתוך הציפורן,
כמו גלו כזה.
כמו גלו כזה. אמרו שעם זה היא יכולה לטבול, אבל זה שיש לה לקה,
She has a long nail. She has a long nail.
remove it.
מה זה הג'ל? לא, I didn't get it. What is gel?
מה, להעמיד את השר כאילו?
No.
יש לה ג'ל, הוא יותר
Rabbi,
עמיד.
glass.
נשאר חזק.
That it stays like for a whole month.
No, it's
It
called.
stays there for a whole month.
No, it's,
Like, not temporary.
on the
Like
finger.
locks that you put the thing.
Nail polish.
Nail polish, it goes away after
Sticks
one day. I don't know. 2
Yeah.
days. She touch something, it goes away.
עושה
This
ג'ל.
thing lasts you for
It's like a super.
like 3 weeks, 1 month. Lasts.
Uh-huh.
super glue.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So it's not an extra nail. It's not that thing that they glue on top.
זה לא בנייה, זה לא בנייה. זה לא בנייה.
זה בנייה.
No, it's color
Yeah,
with the
I
thing.
think it is. I think it's yeah.
Yeah, זה בנייה. זה נקרא
It's
בנייה.
not an extra nail, it's a color.
Okay, whatever it is. מה השאלה שלך, למה gel allowed or not?
Why
So the
she
answer
allowed
is,
to-
it says because it's still, I don't know who allowed gel. Who said it's allowed?
ברבנות, כל יש הרבנים וגם הרבניות יודעות שגם הרבניות.
It's not לכתחילה. It's not לכתחילה. לכתחילה is not to have any nail problems. Any nail polish, nail gel, nail long nails. So in the communities that the women are not as strong, they'll close their eyes on the gel, but they will be more strict on the nail
זה
polish.
יקר וזה הרבה
אבל
עבודה.
זה לא, איך אומרים, the best of the best.
Yeah.
מנהג בנות ישראל was not to have any nails in any format, in any length, in any color.
It's not their nails.
Huh?
It's not their nails.
That's what I'm saying. מנהג בנות ישראל הכשרות was not to have any nails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut off without any nail polish, without any color when they go to mikveh. So that's why probably the rabbis that guiding them, the balaniyot, are in certain communities that they are not as strong. They'll close their eyes on the more serious one, gel, but they will not close their eyes on the nail polish.
No, nail polish they don't let it do. It's not gonna fly.
Okay, back to us. So
Because nail polish, you can take it off easily. This you cannot take off.
the nail polish you can
You
take
can
off
take
right.
off easily. This you
Right.
cannot take
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
She paid a
Back to
lot of
us.
money for this too.
Huh?
She paid a lot of
זה
money.
יקר גם, זה מאוד יקר, זה $100. משהו.
$100, $90.
Okay. דעת תודה מה בממין הצובעים, והרי אין דרך התנועה. אוקיי, וסיים. והנה ברשות רב פעלים, חושש לספרד מהר"ם חיון, שבתשובתו בספר גינת ורדים, שאסר ליתן קפה שחור לתוך מים חמים בשום צובע, וכתב בספר על אשת צביעה במשקים, כיוון שהעושה אין הצבע חייב, שבחי גזרין הם בכל המשקים עטות זה, באמת מה דמות יערוך עין הצבע למשקים לגזור העטוה, והרחוקים במציאות עניין על חדש גזרה הזו, והרואי יראה כמה נכנס הרב פעלים בפריצה דחוקה לקיים חילוקו בזה, ועל כל פנים מגנון נידן שמכיוון מכוון, כיוון שניתן לטעם ואינו מכוון לצבוע, עבד הפסק ישר, הפסק ישר בסוכה דרבנן, שהוא חומרה בעלמא, בוודאי שיש להקל. So says Rabbi, another beautiful answer. It says, when you put chai bag, tea bag, inside the water, what is your intention? To color the water or to take the taste out of the bag?
Even
Like
with
taste, right?
with no color, you wouldn't mind.
Huh? Yeah, if it had good taste without that color, who cares? Okay? The proof is, in Israel right now, they showed me there is this bottle of water, בטעם אפרסק, נביאות כזה,
Clear,
ראית את זה?
פעם גם, כן.
בטעם אפל, בטעם אפרסק,
בלי
בטעם
הצבע.
this. But it's clear water,
Yeah.
but it has the taste of apple. It has the taste
מים
of...
טעמים.
מה?
מים טעמים.
מים טעמים?
לא קלקולים?
Yeah?
מים בטעמים.
בטעמים.
זה פחות חזק, זה לא מתוק כל כך.
Yeah.
וזה ככה פעם.
You have a little bit of the taste.
Water with chemicals.
Yeah, whatever.
יש לנו את זה פה
סלצר עם טעם,
סלצר עם
כן.
טעם.
יש את זה גם מים כאלה.
יש לו טעם כאילו היה משקה לפני זה בבקבוק
So the
ונגמר.
point is what? That you see people will care about the taste more than care about the color. So says Ravadia, whenever I take a bag and I put inside the hot water, what is my kavanah? To color the water, or my kavanah is to take the taste out?
The taste.
Ah, but Rabbi, listen. Pasik Reshe. It's guaranteed that the color is going to happen.
לא ניחלק.
Says Ravadia, this Pasik Reshe, even according to the Ben Ish Chai that said it's asur, what the reason he said it's asur? Because Gzerah, maybe you're going to make the color with the paint to make paint wall, remember? So says Ravadia, even according to Ben Ish Chai, it's only Pasik Reshe B'Derabanan because of Gzera. And that Gzera you also made up. So we usually don't ask in Pasik Reshe and Derabanan to permit. We need Pasik Reshe and Derabanan that you don't care for. It's not in your favor to permit. But here, the guy likes the fact that it's orange color, whatever color the chai becomes, the brown color. He likes it. Tell the truth. Maybe I'm thinking right now, maybe he doesn't like it because it stains the teeth.
He doesn't think
It
about
makes the
that.
teeth.
Nobody
stains.
thinks about that when they drink chili. Opposite, it gives a better look than drinking plain water.
Uh-huh.
The only
It
halacha
is
doesn't count for the
because you
Persians.
enjoy it. Gives it
Persian
more.
and Bukhari maybe. Persian and Bukhari must be dark.
Must be that.
And Iraqi also. They like it like chai. Chai like
Uh-huh.
coffee.
So,
Everybody else,
okay, I hear. So you're saying at that moment,
I like the dark.
when it's dark, people like the fact that it's dark. But it's all in the mind.
Right, it's all visual.
אבל יותר חשוב להם הטעם מאשר הצבע.
Right, more chashuv tam. The taste is more important. So says Ravadia that even according to the Ben Ish Chai, you should be lenient, he says. Because people don't care about the color, they care more about the taste. So it's Pasik Yashe in the Sud Rabbanan that very light the Rabbanan. Therefore, we should have been lenient even according to the Ben Ish Chai. So Ravadia knocks Ben Ish Chai for 3 reasons.
First reason.
First reason, you made up a gezerah. You made up a fence. We have a rule, Davidov, after the Talmud was sealed, which is 1600 years ago, no rabbi in the world is allowed to come up with the new fences. That's what Rav Moshe Feinstein allowed people to shave with a machine. You know, at the time Rav Moshe Feinstein was alive, the machine just came into the market. It was very, very common becoming. So one rabbi told him it's not allowed. Told to one of the people in the shul, they came shaved. Lama? People don't know how you shave. Maybe you shave with the razor. You'll see, oh, this person goes to shul every day. Look, he shaved with the razor. It's allowed. I didn't shave with the razor, I shaved with the machine. But people don't know that. So that rabbi told, you're not allowed to shave with the machine also. Comes on Moshe Feinstein and said, you cannot make new fences. Don't make up new rules. Chachamim were not worried about such a thing. Therefore, you cannot be worried about such a thing. So first reason he knocked down Ben Ish Chai, that Ben Ish Chai made a gezerah, if you'll allow people to color water because of chai drinking, or the color of the water because of paint preparing. This is a gezerah that you made, Ben Ish Chai. Second reason is that whenever they make the chai, their intention is not the color. The intention is
Taste.
the taste. Third reason is there is no coloring, not in foods, and there is therefore no coloring
Drinks.
in drinks. So 3 reasons Avadia knocks out
Not come.
Ben Ish Chai and says no problem for a person to color his chai, water to make chai, because of those 2 reasons listed. והנה, תקרא, שגם הרב שבט הלוי מסכים, הולך סברת כל האחרונים הנ"ל, שאין סביבה משכים, אלא שלא הזכירם, כתב הרב אוירבך, אתה קורא? שמותר לתת מצפת לתוך כוס מים, אף על פי שהוא מסתכל היטב על מראה הצבע כדי לדעת אם נתן בית כמו נדרש לרצונו. Wow, here, that's a nice one. Rav Auerbach says, when a person puts petel is the concentrate of the kids, they like the concentrate in water. You know the concentrate? In America they don't have petel?
Yeah.
הם מכירים את זה בגלל שהם קונים את
זה
זה.
בא מהארץ.
A to Z, זה בא A to Z.
הם קונים את זה חנויות של הישראלים, אז הם רואים את זה. Instant
Syrup. It's like
Syrup.
a syrup that make the taste good.
and then you add water.
It's like Kool-Aid. You know
יש
Kool-Aid?
להם
You
פה את
make the
האבקות
Kool-Aid
יותר.
with the powder. But this is different. This is like
This is
liquid.
liquid.
It's like all sugar. It's all like.
Yeah, it's very
Back in the
unhealthy.
days, our parents not allowed to buy ice cream.
Okay,
for us.
but chemical,
It
ממש.
was expensive. They used to do ice cream for me.
Yeah. So the petel, that syrup, how do you know how much you put? If it's too sugary, it's too sweet already or not? By the color. So when you put the thing, you want the color to know this is the level, the way you balance the story. So you like the fact that it gives you the color. And says Rav Auerbach, it's still allowed. Even if you like the fact that there is the color there. The color is giving you the moderation, how much you gotta put.
Indication.
Huh? Indication how much you gotta put. And it's still allowed. Why? No coloring in foods, therefore there is no coloring in drinks. אמנון הבנת? אין צביעה באוכלים, and therefore there is no צביעה.
I think honey also, right? When you put honey in the water, the more you add, the darker it gets.
Same, yeah.
Same here.
allowed or no?
Yeah,
Same thing.
allowed or no? According to Ben Ish Chai, אסור. according to רב עובדיה יוסף, מותר. ואומנם הוא ז"ל כתב לפרשו איזה מדינה עושה מן הצבע שחיה וציין, אוקיי, מחילת כבר לא לחשוב פקפוק ככלל, והמנהג נכון על פי ההלכה. אוקיי, next. גם okay, skip to mem on the bottom. הנה, that's an interesting case. והנה, ראיתי בספר מנוחת אהבה. Who is מנוחת אהבה? I expect you to remember the names. Moshe Levi. Remember, he was a big posek. He's coming from Yeshivat Kisei Rachamim. He's passed away at a young age. It is 37, 38. He wrote over 12 books. 12 books about by this age is
When was that?
many years ago.
37.
Many years ago. I'm talking about 30 or 40 years ago. Was Gaon Gadol. He wrote books on the hardest topics. Laws of Ribit, 2 volumes, Mil veHashem. Laws of Brachot, all the Pilpulim and Brachot, 5 volumes. כאלה אהבים, כל אחד. Double than Chazon Ovadia size, each one. 5 volumes, and another 4 volumes on Shabbat. Laws of Shabbat. It's a very interesting book. Karochi, he wrote, was a big chacham, he wrote that even though there is no coloring with mashkin, if you color white wine with red wine because you want to make it kosher for kiddush according to all opinions, it's not allowed. Remember we said that to make kiddush on white wine, it's not the best thing. According to the Ramban, it's even pasul. It's she'akol yamid varo. Cannot make kiddush on white wine according to the Ramban. And Maran said, mekachin al yain lavan, ve'ela Ramban pasul. So in the matters of brachot, we always try to be mahmir, like all opinions. That's why, because safek brachot, okay. That's why it's not good to do kiddush on white wine. What if a person that has the only thing, he has white wine, what should he do? That's the only wine he has. Maya say. So says Ramoshe Iserlish, Darkei Moshe, says add red wine. This way you take out the whitish color away from it, it becomes pinkish, becomes reddish, whatever it is. But it's not going to be white anymore. Therefore, mutar. Comes Moshe at Levi. He says, no. If you want to color the white wine because you want to kosherize it for kiddush, you're not allowed to.
No.
If you want to do it for drinking purposes, nothing to do with kiddush, go ahead. But if you are doing it because you want to kosher a white wine to make it kosher for kiddush,
So don't make it kosher, just make kiddush like that.
okay, you're going to do kiddush. You don't need to do kiddush. The only available wine is white.
So do
So you want to take the kedem, a little bit kedem that he has, the red wine, and pour inside the white wine.
But you're saying that...
You ask him, why are you doing it? I want to make it kosher according to the Ramban also.
He's saying don't do it, he's saying.
Mutar or no? Says Ramoshe Levi,
He's saying don't do it.
not allowed. Comes Rav Ovadia Yosef and says, well, guess what he says? גם הוא פסק שאפשר לקדש על יין לבן.
חתם לתקלה ביין לבן.
נכון, נכון, but it's not the best.
No.
If you want to do the best,
מה?
יין אדום. We also spoke about the Zohar.
אבל אתה יודע, כבר קרו מקרים, והחכלה התבאסה, ונרסה...
נכון. If it's, איך אומרים, שעת הדחק, מה לעשות? אבל it's not שעת הדחק, you should try to do...
מתרגש נשפך לו הכוס על
אמת,
השניה שלה.
אמת,
לבן לפחות זה נבלע, לא רואים.
כן. והעלית, כי מרן פסק דברי הירים אינו מחלק בזה כלל, שבכל אופן יש להתיר, כמו שכתב הגאון, גזע אישה שבעל הירים טעמו מניקום עמו, אין צביעה באוכלים, סברה לשאין לחלק שום חילוק. אפילו כל קרוב גם לצביעה מאכל הוא בא מותר. כמו מנתינת קורקום, בתוך שכל עיקר כוונתו מנתינת קורקום לתוכת תבשיל, אינה לצבוע תבשיל חסותה בעלמא. לא צריך חילק כלל, כי כלל גדול הוא שאין צביעה באוכלים, אם כך נראה שאין לחלק בזה שום חילוק. מה שחשב לעשות אם זה למד לקיים על הנלבוד באוכלים, אנחנו צריכים לא יותר ולא יותר אכילה ואסור למלוכים אחת ואחד ואחד זה. כי עד הקיים על הנלבוד באוכלים ניסו לרבן המי העיקה, כמובן בפוסקים, אבל בדין צביעה באוכלים אין כאן איסור כלל. ועיין בשו"ת שארית יהודה שכתב דעת הקיים על אין עיבוד באוכלים לכל מקום אסור לרבנן כמו שאסור מטעם זה למחר בחלקות צנון. היינו משום דרך לכם לעבד כדרך לעבד העור במלח שהמלח מועיל לעיבוד, אבל צביעה במשקי הפירות אין דרך לצבוע בהם כלל, וכן דייק בעצמו, בדברי שבולה הלקט וחם צבי למשהו, תסבירה לי שאפילו הצובר שלא לצורך אכילה, אלא לצורך דברים אחרים, מותר, לפי שבאוכלים אין עניין צביעה, אלא food, says the Avadi Yosef, it doesn't matter what's the reason you are coloring it for, no laws of tzovea, of coloring, applies to food or to drinks. Not doesn't matter. All the poskim that said there is no tzviah ba'ochalim, nobody made a split. Oh, it depends what you are coloring it for. Nobody said that.
You just said.
What they said?
Moshe Levi.
That says Ravadia, you made it up. You said, listen, when there's no tzviah ba'ochalim, only whenever you don't care just for drink it white, drink it red, then we said don't tzviah ba'ochalim. But if you're doing it for kiddush because you care, now it's asur. Says Ravadia, it's not true. And tzviah ba'ochalim because the laws does not apply to food. The laws of tzovea does not apply to food. It doesn't matter for what purpose you are coloring it.
Okay.
Therefore, you're doing it for kiddush, you're doing it for havdalah, you're doing it for birkat hamazon, you're doing it just to enjoy. All of the cases, there is no coloring when it comes to foods, and whenever it comes to drinks. And on top of, סליחה.
אז אם אני עושה מיקס של שני סוגי סבונים
Yeah.
כדי להפוך את הסבון, אז זה לא משקיעים, זה צובע.
You're doing שני מיני סבונים for what?
סבונים, the liquid.
Yeah.
It's water.
For what the reason?
I just
To
like
save on the bottle? To save space?
Save on a bottle, yeah. Save on a bottle,
To save space?
yeah.
No.
To become darker.
It's a problem of coloring, you're saying.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's not משקיעים, it's not...
לא משקיעים ולא אוכל.
נכון.
יש בעיה.
יהיה הפוך, אז יהיה בעיה.
לא,
יש
יש
בעיה, יש בעיה.
יש בעיה, כן.
מה שאמרתי, יש בעיה.
It's a good point, yeah? Unless you can say it's pasik reshet rabbanan, you don't care for.
היה לנו question כזה, אני וג'סי, אז אתה זוכר, אמרנו נשים את זה בחלון, נשים את זה כדי... זה יופי, מה?
כן. תשאל אותו את השאלה, תשאל אותו. אתה זוכר את זה?
So I think, I think that it will be allowed, even if it's not food. He's asking, can I have 2 half bottles of soap, liquid soap?
Yeah.
This one is green, this one is red. If I want to save the space. I want to pour the green bottle into the red bottle in order to make one big bottle, and that's it. Throw the other bottle away.
Then it's going to be blue.
Yeah, then it's going to be something.
Yeah.
Can I?
Red and green is blue.
Can I make that on Shabbat or no? I'm coloring the soap. Until now, we spoke about liquids that they are drinkable. I said it's not drinkable. It's not ochalim, it's not mashkim.
אבל ניחלה, אני לא צריך את הצבע. אני צריך שיתפוס מקום.
אז לא ניחלה, לא אכפת
לא
לו.
ניחלה, סליחה, לא ניחלה.
יפה.
They put color for a reason.
Things that you ניחלה. Sometimes you put it on the window and you want the קרני השמש to come, ויהיה לך צבע.
יהיה לך צבע...
Yeah,
סזדוני
they
על
put
שלך.
זה עושה לך את זה
They made it color for a
אחד
reason.
כזה, שאתה נותן לך צבע, מגיע לך קרני
כן, זה מה שדיברנו אז. אם אני שם את זה על השמן, כן, זה מה שדיברנו אז. האם מותר?
Okay, so let's one at a time. If regular people don't do that on the shemesh and all these things, that's the first time I hear that.
No, it was a question.
I'm saying. Case number 1, when a person mixes the 2 bottles, not because he wants the light of it to shine on it and give different type of shades. Regular person, he has 2 half bottles, he wants to put it together. Avi, מה אתה אומר?
כן.
למה? You're saying good. תגיד למה?
לא ניחלה.
What is his intentions? Yaakov, what do you say?
Space,
To say space. But it's inevitable, it's going to get colored.
He doesn't care, לא ניחלה.
doesn't care about
I don't care. It's pasik yasheh. But why is it derabanan?
You don't want that.
זה דומה לפלאשים של הווטר.
That's also
זה לא
point.
מתקיים, אתה מתכוון לשטוף בזה anyway, זה הולך.
It's a good point. Do you hear? It says that the mix of those 2 colors, that soap, is going to last week, 2, 3, that's it. It's not going to be here forever. So,
No, regardless. It's not
We wasted.
It's meant to be used.
It's meant to be used. It's meant to be finished.
Yeah.
It's not 2 paints buckets that I have, and I'm going to mix it, and after Shabbat, I'm going to paint, it's going to stay there. It's meant to be temporary use. And whatever is going to finish, it's going to finish. So it's another reason to say it's not a mitkayim here. So therefore, it's the Rabbanan. Pasik Yashed Rabbanan, you don't care for? Allowed. Okay? That case number 1.
Case number 2.
Case number 2. He said, Rabbi, I'm doing it like that because I want the color to shine on the light, on the sunshine on it. The sun should shine on it. And then the color is going to spread around the room according to this soap liquid soap. Now, he cares for it or he doesn't care for it?
זה עובד.
ככה הוא אומר. נגיד שעובד. מה אתה אומר? זה פסק יש ברבנן. ניחלה או לא ניחלה? He cares about it or no?
His intention was purposely for having that shiny look
not good.
on the
It's
table.
not good.
It's not good.
Why? He cares about the end result.
Because his intention is to change the color.
Because he likes that end color.
Yeah.
So therefore will be asur. Okay? Very good. You see guys, you're thinking well. And says Rav Ovadia on top of it, אבי, אספת איתנו?
כן.
נראה לי אתה צריך לשבת על כיסא כזה. ככה הוא שומר אותך, אתה יודע? צ'ק. כיסא ההוא.
כיסא חשמלי.
לא, חשמלי חשוב.
העיר. לא וולטג'.
לא וולטג', אוקיי. אם כן, עכשיו יסייז רב עובדיה, וכל שכן שמעיקר הדין, תקרא, מילה הדין פה.
מילה.
הדין. הדין. נקטין כמו שפסק מרן, it says רב עובדיה on top of it, we follow bottom line, like מרן פסקין סתם, מקדשים על יין לבן. So מרן פסקין that you want to make קידוש על יין לבן. It's just not the best. If right now you go to relatives, הלכת איפשהו, the only available wine is white יין לבן. White wine. Can you make קידוש on this or no?
Yeah.
Bartanua takes out, that's it, that's the only thing he has. Or like this guy, I told you this guy? I went to his house and he says this wine is the best wine. מה wine? מנישבית.
צ'רי, מה שאמרת.
כתוב על הברל שהכל, red letters. This guy for years used to make kiddush on this. He says this is the best wine. This Manishevitz make no wine tastes like this.
Because no wine. You're right. No wine tastes like this. הוא צודק. יין לא tastes like this.
Now you went to such a guy that doesn't come to learn halachot. If you don't learn halachot, you stay Am Haaretz. You can come to shul 70 years, you're going to stay Am Haaretz. If you don't learn halakha. So this guy comes. You came to his house. Now you're looking for another wine. The only other wine he has, Bartanura white. Sparkling wine, white.
Sweet also.
בסדר. מה אתה עושה עכשיו? That's the only available wine.
So you take the one and you add the color.
No. אסור. Why over here it's not allowed? If you'll take the Bartanura cup and you're going to add a little bit of the Manischewitz cranberry wine, you're going to change this to charcoal, even though majority is still wine.
Why? You're not putting a lot.
שינית את הטעם. Obviously אחוזים, but the טעם is what matters.
So why the majority is the yain?
You only put 10%.
The opposite
Doesn't matter. When you take red wine and you pour on top of white wine, they're both wine.
Right.
But if I take right now Sprite, and I add to my Bartanura wine, I change the taste of the Bartanura. It lost the taste of wine. It's not the same taste anymore.
So why doesn't it work the other way around?
But
You take the wine and you put in the water, you make it water now, water pregiffen.
who said no? If you pour majority wine, it will be both
Not
negative.
majority, a little bit.
A little bit. No, wine is very sensitive. For wine to be wine, you have to. It's you're on a high end. It's in a high position. If it has to be wine, it has to be majority wine, and it has to be taste of wine, and it has to have a smell of wine. There's a lot of criteria. For water, you don't have those criteria. Water could be clear, red, smell, whatever it is. It's shakol.
Is there a difference if you use the yain kedem or the other yain, like with alcohol?
Better to use wine with alcohol. Better, but it doesn't have to be a big alcohol. I personally use 3, 4%, 5%, a lot of it, because afterwards you get not dizzy, you get tired. You cannot learn Torah. Or this.
אני לא יודע מה יין עושה שמח. אותו יין אני הולך לישון.
כן, נכון.
שותה 4-5 דקות.
אני עכשיו לישון.
יין שהלכתי לישון.
זהו, בסדר.
נו, אתה לא שמח? אני מאוד שמח. תן לי לישון. שמח יופי.
אני גומר את הארוחה ביום שישי, אני רואה כבר את הכוכבים, אני רואה.
Okay, let's go back to us. If so, says Rabbi, the whole reason why Moshe Levi said it's not allowed to mix red wine with white wine for kiddush purpose. Why? Because you metaken. You made the wine that was not kasher become kasher. Says Rabbi Habibi, first of all, there is no tzovea b'mashkin. It doesn't matter if it's for purpose of metaken or not
It's not
metaken.
the issue.
It's not an issue. The laws of tzovea doesn't apply to food or drink. Period. And what are you going to say also metaken? What, it was pasul until now? I'm sorry, I have news for you. That even until now it was kasher. Why? Because halacha is like Maran that said, mekachim al yain lavan. Person is allowed to make kiddush on white wine. So therefore, by adding the red wine on top of it, you didn't fix anything because it was already kosher before you fixed it. You want to be machmir like the Ramban's opinion? Go ahead, but it's not halacha. Halacha is like the white wine is the kasher wine also. It's good enough. Lechatchila, Rabbi Yosef says it's better to get red wine. You should go home with this in your mind that the best wine to make kiddush on is red wine. Also, according to the Zohar, I told you to you last time, according to the Zohar, it's very important to have red wine. לא white. לא מבושל. לא מבושל.
That's
the best.
ברטנורה wine is forgiven?
Yeah.
אבל למה? יין לבן לא עולה על המזבח?
Yeah. It says, אל תראה יין כי יתאדם. There is pasuk that says יין has to be יתאדם, אדום. Red. כן.
זה אדום ולא מבושל.
So you have in front of you right
So the best wine, let's put like this. Best wine is with a little bit alcohol at least.
לא מבושל.
לא מבושל and red. Those are three criteria. That's the best wine.
יבש לא מעניין.
Yeah, this already according to you. If whatever you like more.
dry, כמובן. אבל עכשיו if I have in front of me, right now this is what I have. In the house you have the kedem, which is not alcohol, but a regular young kedem we have over here. And we have white wine, which is real wine.
Yeah.
What's better to do kiddush?
The red one.
The red?
Yeah, even though it doesn't have alcohol.
It doesn't have alcohol.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Gemara says, אמר רבא, סוחט אדם אשכול של ענבים ואומר עליו קידוש היום. Person is allowed to squeeze a whole cluster of grapes. That same day, that same moment that he squeezed it, he's allowed to make קידוש היום. So you say it's מיץ ענבים. Gemara said it's kasher. That's it. It's already בורא פרי הגפן.
מה, לפני שבת ישרוד?
לא, אין שבת.
Don't tell him tricks. לפני שבת, תשאיר את זה ככה. לפני שבת.
אבל פה ויכוח רציני על הנושא הזה, אתה לא זוכר? שאמרתי יום אחד שמותר, אם אין לך יין, אמרתי מותר לשחות.
בשבת?
לא, מה פתאום?
אמרנו אסור.
מותר לך לשחות על האוכלים.
כן, האוכלים.
לא ככה.
You know the trick? You know the trick?
ואז אתה מוריד מזה לכוס?
כן.
טוב. נעשה לפני, תשתה יין לבן.
כן. הלאה, בטוח. אסף, why I told you this answer? That the red wine, even though it does not have alcohol, will be better than the white wine. Because according to the Ramban, the white wine is alcohol. לא יצאתי לחובה, לא קידוש ולך לבטלה. But the red wine, if it doesn't have the alcohol, יוצא לחובה. It's just not the best. Because it doesn't have a concept of משמח.
כל הדעות.
כן. It's wine, but זה לא משמח. Because it doesn't have alcohol. Rabbi Yosef said that for me, מיץ ענבים, grape juice, makes me very שמח. The why? He said because he also was sensitive. He said if he drinks a little bit of the alcohol, he cannot learn Torah afterwards. He says it takes away my Torah studies. So this makes me very שמח, this מיץ ענבים, this grape juice. Yeah. וזה פשוט וברור, זה לא כמו מנוחת הערבה, ליטול מה שחידוש, מספרת עצמו, זה לא כוסות, מה שהביא מנוחת הערבה, והיה נעיד המעשה בשבת שאני התם, גם מבקר ממש, שהיה לפיך נהנית לשנת ולא שמונה אדם, בשום פנים, אבל כאן אין תורה צבי הכלל כל כך משקים. Where did Moshe Levi brought proof that you're not allowed to mix red wine with white wine? איפה הוציא את זה? Says, you know where I got it from? Question. You went in Israel. I'm emphasizing, מדגיש לכם, in Israel. Two relatives. You're sitting Shabbat table, suddenly, the בעלת הבית says, I forgot to do הפרשת חלה. Can you eat the bread now? הפרשת חלה
זה
שתהיה
רשת זה, לא?
בלחם עצמו. תחתוך חתיכה, שים
שבת! sitting on שבת
אתה לא יכול
או...
לצרף את זה? את כל הרחמים?
תצרף, תעשה מה שאתה רוצה.
זה לא...
הפרשת חלה was not done.
לא, לעשות את
What do you
בצורה
do?
כזאת.
We said it last time, no?
says הלכה, she's not allowed to eat it, nobody is allowed to eat it, she cannot separate it. אסור.
רק פה בחולה אפשר.
אבל אתה לא רוצה...
אין חוץ לארץ,
דרבנן, כן.
since the level of the obligation is lower,
Yeah.
says הלכה, you're allowed to eat, but leave one piece, מוצאי שבת, you do הפרשת חלה on this piece. but in ארץ ישראל,
one full bread,
no, one piece, כלשהו.
כבר הפרשתי אותו.
Look, but you cannot mafresh this. While you're eating. Whatever left out at the end, this will be your הפרשת חלה. After Shabbat, you say on this bracha, מפריש חלה on this, like this finished.
לא לעשות פעולת הפרשה.
יפה.
לא, אני
אבל פעולת הפרשה אסור.
לא.
He says, if so, question to you. Says Moshe Levi, you see that you had food that was not allowed, because הפרשת חלה was not done, on Eretz Israel, taking out the piece, you're fixing it. So you see אסור, Gemara said אסור, אין מפרישים הפרשת חלה בשבת.
דרך אכילה.
So you see, still אסור.
But you're eating it.
To separate הפרשת חלה
in a
בארץ
piece.
ישראל.
ישראל.
It's אסור. So says Moshe Levi, same thing here. The white wine was pasul. You're putting a red wine on top, you make it kasher. You fixed it on Shabbat. Says Rabbi, it's not comparable. Because over there you're fixing it by הפרשת חלה, by separating the challah. Over here, how do you fix it? By coloring. There is no coloring in food and drink. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן. רבי חנניה,